I am a big fan of pinball in general, but unfortunately when it comes to original pinball machines, they are like super expensive to buy here, and not even like to talk about the maintenance these things have. So virtual pinball is for me a very cool solution. But when it comes to virtual pinball machines, there are so absolutely crazy many ways to play, and I did cover a lot of different machines here on my channel. I must say that I love virtual pinball, basically because it's like one of the best steps for me to play pinball nowadays at home. But another thing is that the evolution of a machine, when I'm looking at games, arcade 1-up, virtual pinball from let's say in Sharpin that basically runs just on an Android box. Then we have like also the machines I built myself. But when it comes to PCs, there is still so much development and new things coming out with all kinds of cool things that brings basically virtual pinball to the next level. In my opinion, this is one of the best machines you can basically buy nowadays. This is a 49-inch beast of a pinball machine, comes with a beautiful, let's say, LG monitor inside. But when you're looking at the machine, it also comes with a lot of new cool features, including some light up features. At first I was thinking, is this really something you really want in a virtual pinball? But when actually like experiencing and playing with this, it's absolutely great. Like it's such a like different thing. Also this thing comes with a rumble motor and solenoids. And I'm just gonna be honest, if you're going to play with this, there is no way of going back to my normal machine. But before I forget, hey guys, it's awesome that you're tuning in. So I'm here at Made for Arcade. Basically he sells this virtual pinball with everything you can dream of. And I must say I was so intrigued when seeing this product because I already own myself a machine, but this thing is just basically the next level. I must say I built my machine I think a couple of years ago. So again, like there is so much that has been changed. And again, like my virtual pinball is more like a DIY kit I picked up. This is like a plug and play thing. You just buy it and you can just start playing. But this is a pinball machine you can basically just buy and just play, and that's basically what they're aiming for. It comes with all of the features. I really love the form factor and the small back box. We have like some awesome, let's say, LED rings around the speakers. The LED light will communicate with the software, so I'm playing certain kind of games or interactions of the game, they will start flicker or give different kind of colors. What I do like about it, it comes with a beautiful DMD LCD. So what they did basically is having a normal LCD behind this, but I really love the way how they made it. And of course the DMD is accurate to the original game back in the day. If you're going to play a Pinball FX game or you just want to have like an old school 91, everything that should be like showing on the DMD will also be implemented with this virtual pinball machine. So what I understand of this, when you're looking at the LCD that is basically behind the DMD, it's just a normal measurement LCD, but with the software they tweaked it so it looks like a perfect DMD measurement. Okay, so let's take a close look at the back box, because the back box has been connected with the DVI connection of the two. So then we have a back box that can be just changed out. When you're going to play a different pinball game, the back box will also be changed out to a certain back box. In my opinion, I do like it, but it's a little bit stretched due of the, let's say, picture size and the monitor. The monitor is on widescreen because of the wide body they're using of a cabinet. It doesn't look really bad, but I myself, my pinball machines have a 4:3 aspect ratio monitor in it, so there's like a little bit of a difference. But again, it doesn't look bad, but it's a little bit stretched in my opinion. Then we have like the extra LED lights. I must say at the beginning I didn't really knew what to think about it, but playing around with it you can see like it interacts with the game they're playing and it looks absolutely amazing, and I think it's a great value to the pinball experience and overall. At the right we're also going to get ourselves like LEDs. For example, when you're launching the ball, the LEDs will go from right to left. I think it's pretty damn cool, like all of these awesome new features they implemented in these machines. It gives like a new different way to play. And again, the overall experience is quite interesting. An awesome LED feature is at the bottom. They implemented an RGB LED strip, and this also communicates with the software. So when playing a certain game, you can see it change it out and also have like different interactions. Underneath we have like the on and off switch or the general power. But what I think is cool, we can like basically like shut down the LEDs, the other like say solenoids, and the shaker motor, stuff like that can basically like turn off if you don't want to have that. And then of course we have like the on and off switch over here, a very big button. It's basically for powering on and off the PC. The body or the case itself has been provided with fans for cooling, and we do have like this gigantic subwoofer. So boy, this audio of the machine sounds absolutely amazing. I think everything looks very nicely modded. And I think it's very cool to have like the option to shut down certain kind of components if you don't like it. For example, if you want to play some pinball at night. And the overall experience, I can tell you, having like a virtual pinball machine myself for like over 2 years, this is such a different experience with solenoids built in. But how is the general experience? I can tell you the plunger works perfectly without any delay in my opinion. Then we have like the side buttons. We have two of them each side, one for the nudge, another one for playing with the flippers. We have a launch button because some of the pinball tables will need a launch button or just the original plunger. And I can tell you, when looking at the way how that works virtually, it is absolutely like crazy good. And I think it gives like the authentic experience. And of course the start button and the coin for entering a coin or start pressing the game. And of course as it going out of the flipper. So all the function buttons are at front and at the side. But then we have the menu. It's a very like straightforward menu where you see like over here play, information, you can make a favorite list, system, rating and all kinds of things. Even an extra information about the flipper itself. Here we can basically like go through the tables. This is what I really like. They have like categories for like a VPX 3, virtual pinball, Gottlieb and all kinds of tables. I think it's a super easy way to search because there are over 300 flippers built inside this machine. So searching can otherwise be a very difficult task. Here we like the different emulators like virtual pinball and pinball FX3 that you can like connect with your Steam. Over here we have all kinds of different flippers that we can play, old school ones and new ones. But let's play a little bit.
Look out, Martian!
They are using a 49-inch 4K LG television in this, and it's absolutely beautiful, even because of the 4K resolution and the size. It's absolutely like very detailed. It's very difficult to show you on the video, but there is a vibrator motor inside, and when you're actually going to bump into certain characters of this pinball, you can just feel the vibration, something that you're missing with, let's say, some of the pinball machines nowadays. I think it's a very cool addition. I already mentioned there are over 300 tables on this machine, and I can tell you it's absolutely crazy, and every single kind of like table have different experience. For example, when playing some pinball FX, some old school games that we have played on, let's say, the Android sharpened pinball machines, this is such a cool different experience with the solenoids, but also having a vibration motor inside the machine itself. It's a lot of fun, I can tell you that.
Where could Whisper be?
So when it comes to virtual pinball, or better said like pinball FX, it runs on a PC, so you have like option when it comes to like say adjusting the settings. For example, having different kind of views that you can actually play the game. It's all depending personal, let's say, preference, but I must say like it's pretty damn cool. You also can adjust this, so you have the freedom to do whatever you want, and you do need a keyboard sometimes.
Go, man.
But with a lot of, let's say, new features, there comes also like a shitload of new equipment in here. So like with my own machine, we have like a triple monitor like setup, one for the DMD, one for the back box, another one for the playing field. Everything is going to be running with a very powerful PC. We have like two fans at the back for basically trying to suck all of the heat out of it to give like optimal cooling in combination with the fan at the bottom. I must say the cable management on this thing has been done very nicely. Then we have like the PC over here. They're using most of the time an AMD Radeon in combination with the RTX or an GTX card, depending on when you buy it and of course what kind of configuration you want and you're going to need, because depending on what kind of gameplay and also what kind of, let's say, software running, it's going to be quite a challenge. Nevertheless, we have like very nice high quality solenoids that gives like an extremely click to it. Personally, I really love it. And again, you can just shut it down if you don't want to use it. But if you want to transport your pinball machine, you can just like flip down the back box like an original pinball machine, so that is very easy. Of course, always double check the cables on the inside if everything is long enough. Besides that, we're gonna do like more of a teardown, so that's the reason I'm just going to give you like a sneak peek in the inside, left or right, where I can film In my opinion, this is one of the best pinball machines at the moment you can get. But let me know in the comments what do you think of a pinball machines, of like, would you consider having a real deal or a virtual pinball with all of like the mumbo jumbo you ever hear, or do you want to have like a 3x4 scale or a smaller pinball like me? Thanks for watching, consider subscribing, hit that little bell. It would be great if you subscribe to the channel, and it would be just awesome to see you in the next one.